Morning, my friends. Good morning. What up? Hey, we know what time it is. Definitely time for a cup of coffee. Sunday morning, beautiful day. You can see that by looking behind me, or in front of me, or wherever you're looking. that way, out there where the ocean is. So I asked you this morning, do you go for no or yes? Now, some of you, if you're in home-based business, you're going to understand that question. If you're not, then maybe you won't. There's a whole philosophy. There's a book called Go for No. There's actually several versions of the book, and it's quite popular. It, it all started off, I believe the whole concept started years ago in the insurance sales industry, where insurance salesmen were taught to go from door to door, just knocking on the door and when someone opens the door, says, "You're not interested in insurance, are you?" And most people would say no. So they just go on and get no after no after no after no. But interesting enough, good morning, Yash. Well, good morning, Linda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Interestingly enough, every now and then they'd get a yes. So maybe they'd get 10 no's and then they'd get a yes. Maybe they'd get 20 no's, they'd get a yes. And for many years, people in home-based business were trained in the idea of going for no. Just taking as many no's as you have to take. You've got to kiss a lot of frogs to find a prince. So just go kiss frogs until one of them becomes a prince. You know the idea. But if you're in home-based business, you're going to understand this. For those of you who aren't, it may not matter or make any sense. But let me ask you a question. No is a very negative term. When we hear the word no, it turns out that our brain actually produces chemicals that cause us to feel bad. The word no, it's very hard to not feel bad when somebody tells you no. No matter what it is the question was, it's very hard to not feel bad. It's often been said, it has been said that for every time you hear a no, you got to hear 3 positive things to sort of erase the effect of the no. So it's very hard to go for no. Very few people can do it. Which incidentally is one of the reasons why 3% of the people that get into home-based business are actually effective and 97% don't do very well. Because there's only a very small fraction of people that can actually go for no and succeed. But what if you didn't have to go for no? What if there was another way, a better way, a good way? What if you could go for yes? What if you could get more yeses than nos? What if you could structure your business and your approach and your attitudes and your interactions with people so that you never heard a no? Never. Never. Because you weren't pushing your products on family and friends or on people that weren't interested. You were only talking to people who were interested and wanted what you had to offer. Would that make your life better? Would you be interested in learning more about that? Because I have access to a truly private webinar later this week. And the topic is Go for Yes. And I can get you an invite. Would you be interested in that? Let me know. Meanwhile, seemingly changing the subject, this is Sunday. For those of you who are going to church, many of the churches are open now, as I understand. Remember, thank God for what He's already done for you. Take a look at the beauty around you. Take a look at the wonderful world we live in. Turn off the news, because there's much more good than bad in the world. But the news doesn't know that. The news focuses on what's wrong. But if you don't focus on what's wrong and you focus on what's right, you'll find that there's a lot more good than bad. So thank God for what He's already done for you, or she. And don't beg for things that you can do for yourself, because that's not the way it works. So remember to be happy, have a great day, and be compassionate. The world needs a whole lot more of that. But we'll talk again tomorrow. So I see some more people on here. I can't tell who it is. Is that Larry? Do I see Larry? Who else is on here? Drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Say good morning. Say hi. All I see right now is Gospel and Linda. Alrighty? Oh, wait, there's Kathy Simon. Hi, Kathy. Larry, there you are. Okay. I guess I have to scroll my phone. Larry, good morning. Jean, good morning. What up, Larry? Jean, Kathy, Larry. Okay. Well, that actually is a wrap. For those of you who missed the beginning, let me sort of circle back. For those of you who are in home-based business, I'll be repeating myself now, but for those of you who are in home-based business, you've probably heard of Go for No. It actually started in the insurance industry many years ago. And the idea was that they were sending insurance salesmen from door to door, and the concept was they're supposed to knock on the door, and when someone opened the door, the salesman says, "You're not interested in insurance today, are you?" Fully anticipating a no, and they got no most of the time. Interestingly enough, however, they got yeses some of the times too. They'll get somebody that would say, "Well, yeah, you know what? We were actually talking about that last night. Come on in, let's talk." Interestingly enough, it increased their sales. But you got to have thick skin to go from door to door to door, expecting a no after no after no after no after no after no after no. What if there's a better way? There is a better way. It's called Go for Yes. It's an incredible philosophy of how to find people who are interested in what you have to offer and aren't going to tell you no. And if you'd like to learn more about that, I can get you an invite to a special private webinar later this week, Wednesday and Thursday. This truly is a private webinar. It's not going to be open to the public. And we're going to go for yes. Would you like to learn more? Let me know. And that's all for today. Remember, be compassionate. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye for now.